All right, guys, let's get into the dragon roll. So the dragon roll is probably my favorite rope flow move. Whenever I have just 30 seconds and I'm in between clients and I want to just absolutely get after it, I'll grab the rope and I'll hit a couple reps and you just feel like you're trying to guard Michael Jordan, right? You get low in your hips, you find your weight transfer, and it just makes you feel really athletic and really connected overall. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what it looks like, and then we're going to break it down piece by piece. And I'm going to talk about some of the big things that you need to focus on whenever you're trying to execute the dragon roll at a high speed and with good efficiency. So here's the dragon roll. I'll show you both from the front and so here's the dragon roll. I'll show you both from the front and from the side. Whew. Yeah, you just get ripping and it feels awesome. So for the dragon roll, right? That name actually comes from, not from a sushi restaurant, but from the fact that you are dragging and rolling the rope over you as you do the repetitions, all right? So what I want you to do first is I want you to just mirror what it is that I'm doing. I'm gonna have you set your feet a little wider than the width of your hips. I'm gonna have you start with the rope on your left foot. I want you to turn your chest and your hips towards your left foot, okay? That turn and that weight shift is probably the most important aspect of this move. So start with the rope on my left foot. As I drag the rope to my right foot, I'm going to transfer my weight towards my right side. Now, once I drag it, I'm going to flip it over my head, and now it's on my back side. I'm going to drag it across and flip it again, and it's right back where I started. Okay? So now drag and flip, and then come to a stop. Drag and flip, come to a stop. Drag and flip, come to a stop. Drag and flip, come to a stop. What we're going to do is we're going to put the drag and flip into one motion. Drag and flip, boom. Drag and flip. You're right back where you started. That's all it is, guys. It's A to B, B back to A, okay? Drag and flip, drag and flip, okay? Drag and flip, drag and flip. You can do that, the drag and the flip, 1,000 times till you get comfortable with how high the rope is going over your head, where your arms need to be, what's actually moving the rope. All of those pieces are important whenever you want to end up going faster. But what you have to really do to be able to do this move is get the timing down right. The timing is the most important aspect of this whenever it comes to actually executing the move. So the big pieces of timing that get people stuck normally and cause me to hit myself in the head probably 500 times when I was learning this initially is the turn once it is going over your head towards your backside. What most people will do is they'll drag in the flip, they'll wait till it hits the ground to try to turn and then flip over. Not only does that turn it into a more robotic, segmented movement, but more than likely, it's going to catch your foot or hit the ground in some kind of weird way and stop the momentum of the rope, and then you have to do some big motion to get it going again. So as the rope is coming down behind you, you're going to bring your arms down and drop your hips and turn. So it's like you're ducking and turning at the same time that the rope is coming down. That's what it's going to look like. Here we go. Drag, flip, duck, turn. And you saw I didn't move my arms, but the rope had some momentum coming up on the other side. That's all you want. It's that weight shift and that turn that provides the momentum for the rope to hit and come up. And then your hands just have to whoop, flip the rope over your head. So we're going to practice that a bunch of times here. So I have my drag, turn, flip, drag, turn, flip, boom. And then bring it back over. Drag, turn, boom. Good. Okay, back over. Drag, flip, down, turn. Good. One more, all right? Okay, really try to create some momentum in that rope without moving your arms by dropping your hips quickly, okay? Drag, flip, down, turn. Cool. Now the last piece to get it back to A is just flipping it over and continuing it on the front side, all right? So again, as the rope is coming from backside to front side, I need to drop, turn, flip, turn, drop, turn, flip, turn, drop, turn, flip, turn, right? there's a drop, there's an up and a down for every single over your head, right? I'm gonna go for my left foot. So drag, flip, down, flip, drag, flip, down, flip, down, turn, 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 bow. And if you can hear the rope hitting the ground at the same time that your body weight is going down, that's where the coordination and the timing piece come into play here to create the impulse into the ground, which is awesome for anything that involves change of direction, explosion into the ground, or really creating a lot of force as you're moving through space, right? So again, guys, go as slow as you need to go to make sure that you're getting the timing and the down pulse correct here. So I'm gonna drag and flip, drag and turn, drag, boom, 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 boom. Drop and hit, drop, hit, turn, drop, hit, turn, drop, hit, turn, drop, hit, turn, boom. Okay? If you start going quickly and you find yourself moving your arms a bunch, try to slow back down and see if you can create the coordination between the turn, flip, down, turn, all right? All of those pieces coming together makes you or gives you the ability to be able to hit it boom, 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 quickly whenever you really end up wanting to really get after it, right? Another thing that's important here, especially as you start to push the pace, is that you are loose with your grip and your hands can move, okay? So as I'm going, I don't wanna keep my hands facing the ground. That's gonna make my shoulders do some weird stuff. I want my hands to go down, or rather my palms to turn away from each other, and then my palms to turn up towards the ceiling. Away, up, away, up, away, up, away, up, away, up. That's gonna give my whole body this in to out motion, which is gonna really actually help me accelerate through these reps. The last little piece, guys, that I want you to focus on is, especially when you get going at speed, is to be able to move through your core. My arms are really gonna hold place on the side of my body. My hands are gonna turn, but all of the power, all of the speed of this exercise is coming from my weight shift and my turn through my midsection. So here's what I mean. I'm gonna start off just using my arms here, staying in the middle, okay? Now I'm gonna do the weight shift, still moving my arms. Now I'm gonna do the weight shift, moving through my core. So my arms have a lot less to do with this, and it's all about my weight shift and my turn. It's like I'm gonna accelerate east and west on any possible step, okay? So guys, that's the drag and roll. Break it down into those pieces when you first get started. Once you get the hang of it and you're like, all right, I'm not gonna hit myself in the head every time I do this rope technique, then you can start to really drop your level, work on the hands, work on the weight shift, work on the turning and the timing, and you'll be absolutely ripping in no time. All right, guys, that's the drag and roll. Peace.